How's it going, everyone? I think we can start saying that the slow weeks of game releases are coming to a swift end, given that this week, I think it's pretty darn good. I mean, if you have no interest in any of these games dropping this week, I don't even know what to say. I feel like there's a healthy level of variety. There's big titles coming out, smaller games coming out, really something for everyone, but the coming weeks are really going to get more and more packed, so if you've been thinking that, hey, game releases have been kind of slow, kind of quiet, things are really about to change, but let's go over the game releases this week. We've got JRPGs, open world titles, updates to free games, and so much more. So let's get started. Let's get started with Atlus and Sega's Soul Hackers 2. Very much excited for the release of this one, and I think for JRPG fans, it's definitely one to have on your radar. Explore a supernatural RPG with stylish summoners and dark dangers lurking under the neon lights of a cyberpunk Japan. It is up to Ringo, an agent of Aeon, to save the world from apocalypse. The game's got a slick art style, slick presentation. I would expect a darker narrative out of this one as well, and if you're into JRPGs, this is one that I think a lot of people are going to end up enjoying, and you don't have to play the first Soul Hackers. You're going to be able to jump into this game, no problem. The game notes: investigate the end of the world as Ringo, an agent of Aeon tasked with saving humanity from an apocalypse. Explore a supernatural RPG with stylish summoners and dark dangers lurking under the neon lights of a cyberpunk Japan. Amass demons and unlock fusion combinations to create new, stronger demon allies. Use their lethal abilities for incredible assaults on your foes, and strengthen the bonds with your teammates and dive deeper into their souls, reliving their last adventures and discovering the truth of their stories and yours. Soul Hackers 2 is scheduled for a release on August 26th. Next up, another major release. We have the reboot. Saints Row is coming from Deep Silver and Volition. Saints Row is one of the most recognizable IPs in all of gaming. I don't think it's too much of a stretch to say that, and now we are coming up on the release of a brand new Saints Row game. The game notes: explore the ultimate sinner's playground where nothing comes for free. Welcome to Sante Elysium, a vibrant fictional city in the heart of the American Southwest. In a world rife with crime where lawless factions fight for power, a group of young friends embark on their own criminal venture as they rise to the top in their bid to become self-made. Experience the biggest and best Saints Row playground ever created. The unique, sprawling world of Santo Elysium is the backdrop for a wild, larger-than-life sandbox of thrilling side hustles, criminal ventures, and blockbuster missions as you shoot, drive, and wingsuit your way to the top. And yes, while this is a reboot, this is still retaining that over-the-top nature of Saints Row, the zany gameplay. That is all going to be there. A bit of comedy as well. They're definitely amping up on the customizability because that is at the heart of the game. You're going to be able to customize your main character, the friends of the main character, the city. There's going to be a lot of customization in the game. Create the boss of your dreams with the most extensive character customization suite ever seen in the series, then complete the look with incredible options for weapons and vehicles. And on top of all of that, if you got a friend that's picking up the game as well, seamless cooperative play. Experience everything on offer with a friend at any time via fully unethered drop-in, drop-out co-op, skipping the need to take either of you out of the outlandish action. Play nice together or play all new pranks on your teammate. After all, who's the boss now? Saints Row is scheduled for a release on August 23rd. Next up, I do want to note that Path of Exile, the free-to-play title on PlayStation 4, is getting an expansion in Lake of Kalandra. Now, this dropped on PC last week, but now it is coming to PlayStation 4 as well. This is a major expansion to Path of Exile, which has been one of the more recognizable free-to-play games across all platforms. In the Kalandra Challenge League, you'll travel to the mirrored lake that granted Kalandra her powers of duplication. The lake manifests reflections of Ray-class itself, which emerge from its misty surface as you approach. Fight through these dangerous encounters to uncover Kalandra's mysteries and earn true power. If you've never played Path of Exile, it's a pretty grindy game, and it's a game that you can sink a lot of time into. Free to play, so no investment required outside of time and some install space, but nonetheless, Lake of Kalandra will be hitting Path of Exile on PlayStation 4 on August the 24th. Next up, we have SD Gundam Battle Alliance. Now, if you've been following our channel for a while, you know that I am often talking about how I want to see more mecha action titles, big budget titles. Gundam games definitely fall into that category. However, SD Gundam, not exactly what I particularly wanted, but it's a game that I'm still excited for. SD Gundam Battle Alliance is a multiplayer Gundam action RPG where you can smash foes solo or with friends in thrilling mechanized combat, acquire new mobile suits, power them up, and take them into battle in various modes. The story itself takes place in G-Universe, a world where Gundam canon twists and turns in ways no one can predict. To correct this world's distorted history, the player leads a 3-unit squadron consisting of mobile suits and pilots from across Gundam history. A true battle alliance, what awaits beyond false history. Combo action with stunning visuals and dynamic animation indulge in a wide array of mobile suit weaponry to crush many foes with. Control mobile suits portrayed with realistic weathering that showcases them as weapons of war as they tear across the battlefield with dynamic animations. And again, while the game is SD Gundam, the gameplay looks super stylish, super over the top, a little bit reminiscent of the Dynasty Warriors Gundam games as well, but looks fairly good. And tackle missions with friends in multiplayer, launch into battle with 2 partners to back you up. In multiplayer, you can play through the game with up to 2 other players in a 3-person team. Enjoy this new SD Gundam action RPG solo or with friends, of course. And you've got a bunch of featured series. If you're a fan of Gundam, you're gonna see the whole gamut run. Mobile Suit Gundam, the 8th MS Team, Thunderbolt, Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, Gundam ZZ, Mobile Suit V Gundam, After War Gundam X, Turna Gundam Seed Destiny, Gundam 00, Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. There's a lot to go over, and that's just scratching the surface. SD Gundam Battle Alliance drops on August 24th. Next up, I do want to give a shout to Nexomon and Nexomon Extinction. The complete collection will be dropping. Now, this is both of the Nexomon games in one collection with some new updates. You've got new Nexomon included as well, and this is a collection of both Nexomon and Nexomon Extinction. Return once again to classic monster catching and experience the complete Nexomon story with 2 epic adventures in one. Battle and tame hundreds of Nexomon, over 600 Nexomon from 9 elemental types to discover. Explore a vast and varied world from freezing tundra and arid desert to dense forests and gorgeous beaches. The world of Nexomon is expansive and varied. Make new friends and battle evil foes. A hero is nothing without friends at their side and adversaries attempting to thwart their every move. Nexomon boasts an extensive roster of unique characters and narrative twists in a world-spanning story of good versus evil, and become a Nexomon Grandmaster. Go from humble beginnings with a wide array of starter Nexomon to building the ultimate team. Battle your way to victory to save the world. Nexomon, the complete collection, will be dropping on August 26th. Next up, we have the beat-em-up title in Midnight Fight Express. Definitely keep this one on your radar. It's not getting a lot of buzz right now, but super stylish presentation style. A former member of the criminal underworld is lured back into the life by a mysterious drone, claiming they have until sunrise to prevent a city-wide criminal takeover. Tangle with waves of foes with the finesse of action movie master punch, dodge, counter, and finish off enemies in fluid and visceral combat featuring mocap animation, and you have custom difficulty modes allowing any player to direct the action to their preference. I really like more and more games doing this, having custom difficulty options outside of just, you know, the standard easy, normal, hard. Now you can really tinker the settings and play exactly how you want to. Game notes: martial mastery, level up, power up, and tap into a sprawling skill tree to unleash a dizzying array of devastating fighting moves, develop your own signature style, and master over-the-top combos that leave the criminals wondering what hit them. You've got a killer arsenal as well. Complement your melee moves with knives, axes, and sledgehammers. Wield a wide array of pistol fire, shotgun blasts, and explosive. Weaponize everything from furniture to toilet plungers. Take advantage of the urban world around you to score increasingly outrageous takedowns and clean up the streets. You've also got a wardrobe that you can customize your appearance. Midnight Fight Express is dropping on August 23rd. And lastly, we have Pac-Man World Re-PAC. I know a lot of you guys love yourself some Pac-Man. First released in 1999, Pac-Man World saw Pac-Man's exciting debut to the 3D platforming genre. The first entry in the Pac-Man World trilogy went on to sell 1.5 million units worldwide. Now the remaster that fans have requested is nearly here in Pac-Man World Re-PAC. Pac-Man arrives home on his birthday to find the ghosts have kidnapped Pac-Man's family and friends and ruined his party. Pac-Man must set out on an adventure through the 6 areas of Ghost Island to rescue his family and friends and face off against the Ghost's boss, Pac-Man. So obviously, quirky platformer here, but you know, if you're a fan of Pac-Man the IP, I think this is going to be something you're going to end up having fun with, and it's priced accordingly at $29.99, which I do think is important for a game like this. This is dropping on August 26th, and that's going to do it for me. Again, I feel like this week you've got a wide variety of titles that a lot of people are at least going to have some interest in some of these games. Maybe not, you know, it's always going to be a hard sell to drop $60 on a game, but at the very least, they'll go on the wish list. Maybe you'll pick them up down the line during Black Friday or the holiday season when they do see a discount. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.